Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to introduce you to Remy, and we're going to be building a new app with Remy. You can choose from a bunch of different apps here, but I'm actually going to use the chat here. And in particular, I'm going to use the backtick key so that I can just speak in to the microphone and tell it what I want it to build. So I'm going to go ahead and ask it to build something. Build a CRM that tracks leads through a sales pipeline with drag and drop stages, deal values, contract notes, and email history. Then you let go and it begins creating the app for you. So it's going to send over all of this information and it's going to start thinking. It might ask us some questions. You know, Remy is really insightful and you can build all kinds of apps with this thing. So let's see what it generates. I'm going to be skipping ahead so that you can see what it makes. Okay, so it just finished its thinking process and now it is going to ask us a few questions. So I'm just going to quickly answer the questions. Who's going to be using the CRM? We'll say a small team. What are your pipeline stages? And I'm going to just say, you decide what's best. We currently use Salesforce. We'll click on next. And what matters most on a lead or deal? Let's see here. We'll answer with a voice note by using that same backtick button. What info matters most? Well, we want the contact name, email, phone, company, the deal value, the lead source is important. Tags are secondary and associated contacts are secondary, but company/account info separate from the individual contact would also be important. What do you mean by email history? You can skip this one for now. Interested in any AI features? I'd like you to come up with AI features that you think would be interesting and useful and do your best to make something cool. What's the visual vibe? We're going to go with, let's say, clean and minimal. See what it comes up with. Anything else I should know? Our small team uses Salesforce, so try to imitate the Salesforce CRM as much as possible when building. You can see we have a new question. It needs a little more context. So we're going to say, how do we think about accounts versus contacts? We'll say accounts are companies, contacts are people at those companies. Yep, that makes sense. What roles does your team need? Rep needs their own deals. Manager sees all. Let's go ahead and pick that, see what it does. Beyond email, what activities do you track on a deal? This is kind of all of the above. All of the above, but only build what's necessary to get an MVP live. We can always add stuff later. Do you want a reporting dashboard view? Yes. A pipeline view, win rates, and performance would be nice. Okay, so we're going to see if it has any other questions. And I don't know what it's going to come up with. You know, I've kind of been playing around with this a little bit, making a bunch of different kinds of apps. So I'm going to start recording videos on me making these apps, and we'll see what it generates. This is very awesome. You can see on the right-hand side, it kind of starts using all of these different sub-agents to build certain parts of the application. And so it kicks off the Remy, which is the main agent. This is the agent you'll be working with. And then the design agent was dispatched by Remy. And so the design agent begins building out a bunch of different stuff. You can see it's designing the CRM interface with some personality. And as it starts to dispatch more of the agents that it has accessible to it, a bunch of these are built-in agents, it will begin filling all this stuff up. And so you can see, let's think about this carefully. It has the color palette, needs to avoid purple and indigo. For a CRM, want something that feels trustworthy and professional, but not boring. Like, this is very detailed. It's a nice brief on how we want the color palette of our app to be. We didn't have to make any big decisions on it, although we could interrupt it at any point and add additional context for it to ponder on. But you can see everything happening right in front of you, and so it's really cool to watch it be built in front of your eyes, like whatever app you're looking to make. So again, we're gonna keep it moving forward. I'm gonna skip ahead and we'll see what it ends up generating, and then I'll walk you through everything. Okay, I'm back. It has consulted the design agent, and I just want to show you everything it generated, which is pretty cool. It basically gave us a logo here. It gave us this very nice color palette, all of the design tokens that's going to be used as it starts to code, all of the typography. You know, you can see the two fonts here, Erode and General Sans. Its design philosophy should feel like a precision instrument. All of the notes on surfaces and elevations, all of the notes on the spacing system, you know, all of the icons that are used and where we get those icons from, component patterns, inputs, tables, like all of the different visual elements that we're going to need in order to create our Kanban, how the animations work, screen specific guidance, you know, it's notes on voice and personality, implementation notes for the developer agent that's going to be used as it starts to build things out. So really cool stuff here. So as it starts working, you can see all of these different agents. So here it used a fetch URL function here to get all of the content from, looks like the salesforce.com sales site. Then it begins writing all of the files here. So you can see all of the different notes, all of these different MindStudio flavored markdown files here that are generated so that it knows how to go about writing its spec. And then when it finishes here, you can see here that we get the entire spec. Here's the pipeline CRM, and each of these has little annotations here, so you can edit these annotations as needed, but you have, you know, an overview, notes on the colors, the typography, the visual identity, so here's the logo stuff, the voice and terminology, notes on web interfaces. All of this is directly editable as well, so you could go in and edit any of these things, and then it begins kicking off a roadmap. So later on, as it starts to build, it's actually going to add features in here, and we can see, I'll show you at the end, kind of shows you some other things that we can build. And when we're happy with all this stuff, you know, we can see all the notes and generally trust that it's going to build something interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and click on build now, but you can also see in the chat on the left hand side, here's the entire concept, the data model, the roles, the AI features, design, and a few assumptions. Emails deferred for now. We can skip it so the AI drafter generates emails to copy, not send. You know, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on build now, and it's going to go ahead and kick off the entire build. So first, it's going to consult the design agent and the roadmap agent, and both of these are running kind of at the same time here. They both got kicked off in parallel, and we'll begin to see what it generates here. So we have you see it thinking for both of these agents, and it will continue to create things, right? So it also kicked off the architecture agent, which checks for how it wants to architect this app kind of technically, and consults the design agent one more time for a different task, right? Here's the Kanban deal card. So here in this consultation is the finalization of the spec. And so it's kind of analyzing the overall aesthetic, versus this design agent is looking at specific components. And so it's really cool actually to watch it build and kick off all these agents and think, and every process has its own kind of timeline that's all happening at the same time. So it's really cool to watch it build. It's one of my favorite parts of using Remy. Okay, I want to highlight this is I'm not touching the screen right now. And you can see on the bottom right, here, let me expand it. This is actually Remy taking screenshots and actually interacting with the app that it built in sections as it's testing out its build. And so it's really cool as you start to work with Remy. So it's been building the agent the whole time, and it's now in the testing phase. And it's going through, it's opening up on its own web browser, it's taking screenshots, it's clicking on things, it's doing all of the testing for us. So you can see it happening one more time. It's taking a screenshot. So now it's logging in and creating its own account and seeing if that works. It's really cool to watch it work. This is all happening hands off, right? And now we can see it testing out the different components in our CRM with Kanban pipeline. It's pretty cool. Remy built all of this. One shot. And I can't wait to look at the finished product. Okay, so it finished generating our app. One shot. Let's take a look at what it generated. Remember, I asked it to create a CRM like Salesforce with a Kanban pipeline. So this is what we got. And we can see the live preview here on the right-hand side. We can also click on the preview button here, and it's going to show us what it looks like in desktop or mobile or full screen. And let's go ahead and try signing up. So I'm just going to go ahead and I will add my email. And then it's going to send a code. It handled authentication completely, so that's super cool. So let me go ahead and find my magic code here. And we got this magic code here. Let's go ahead and paste that in. And now it's going to ask for my name. So I'm going to just add my name. There we go. Let's get started. And it's going to initialize everything. And here we go. We have our CRM pipeline, and I am a rep here. I can go into settings. You know, we can have different accounts, or we can add new contacts and companies and reporting. And here's our CRM pipeline. We can add a deal where we can add new name to this deal. So let's go ahead and create a new account. Company name, Acme Corp. Industry is tech. And then we can go ahead and create this. We don't need a website and phone, just the second. Now we can see here. And this is stored inside of this database that it created. So you can see here we have the users, the accounts, the contact information, the deals, the activities. We can also check out the entire spec here. So if I close out of this, this is our spec. And what's really cool is Remy actually creates a roadmap. So this is just an MVP of this app that it created. But you can see here there's a bunch of extra stuff here, right? Chrome extension, custom pipeline stages, CSV imports, deal with @mentions, risk alerts, you know, all this stuff, Slack integration. And then it even has stuff that, you know, we need to build these other things before we can actually unlock these things. So it actually, you see it requires custom pipeline stages before we can get revenue forecasting. So this is really cool. And it really takes a big mental load off in terms of like what you need to plan for and sequence, which is really helpful when building products. Now, the other thing is we can continue with our preview here. Let's go ahead and try adding a deal. So I'm going to say Acme Corp, enterprise license. We can select an account. You can see Acme Corp's now there. Enterprise license going to be $50K, expected to close at the end of the month. And we'll say this is a cold outreach, and we'll create the deal here. So now we have a new deal created, and you can see we can drag this into from our new lead to contacted, to qualified, to proposal sent. Here's kind of a star rating. There we go. Negotiation and closed one. Yay, we won the deal. Okay, awesome. Deal closed, 50K, Acme Corp. Got this nice little toast message. And then we can go into the reports and we can see our win rate and we can see the pipeline value by stage and where deals are. And so this was all generated with one shot, right? I prompted it, it asked for all of the context, and it gave me this app in return, and it made something that is extremely high quality. And what's cool is, like, you know, something like Salesforce costs about $150 a month per user, and you can generate something like this for your team in you know, a few minutes, right? And that's what's so powerful about this. And you can also continue building and creating features that are specific to your team, and that includes a full database, authentication, you know, different roles for different types of users, different testing scenarios, so you can run these different scenarios to test what things look like, and you can create new scenarios. You can see all the processes that happen in the background, and of course, when you're ready, you can simply click on the publish button, and then this gets a unique link. So if you click on the publish button, it will start to compile everything for you and put this live and ready for, you know, the rest of your team to use. So super cool. We're going to be building more of these. So if you like seeing Remy builds, or you have you're interested in seeing us build something with Remy, please feel free to comment in the comments section of this video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.